Boom shakalaka. What's happening? It's your boy Mike, aka Fields for MVP. Because we got Nikhil Harry. I watched the Arizona State highlights, bringing that feeling back. You know what I'm saying? So you got me over here, my boy DJ. What you got? About 4 chains today?
Not even. Just the
Y'all niggas
same.
hiring because shit.
Just the
I
same
need.
too.
Yeah, all right, man. So what's been happening though, bro? Man, tell me something good, man. What you got going on?
Something good, man. I don't know, man. Just enjoying Dallas. The weather always nice. That's something good. That's something good. Excited about the Bears.
Yeah.
Football. I know that's football season is back. NFL football season back as of Thursday. That's something good. There we go.
Okay. We got some preseason action, right?
Yeah, Hall of Fame game.
Oh yeah, okay.
Raiders and Jags, but for some reason, Trevor Lawrence not playing or Travis Etienne.
Damn, okay. Well,
I don't know why. They both need the reps, but
I
Travis
was just about to say
Etienne, yeah,
that.
Travis Etienne came off of the injury, and but why Trevor Lawrence not playing, I don't know. Like,
Is
I
ETA gonna be back by like week 1?
yeah, yeah, he gonna be back. They was talking about like how they using him because Doug Peterson, they coach, they using him kind of like a throwback Brian Westbrook type. Peterson, they coach, they using him kind of like
My bad. I was trying to share the damn shit and got to play. I know you like. Why do I hear myself?
yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, man. I had the basketball tournament on. The final is on right now.
Yeah,
Blue
I
collar
saw that.
you, yeah, blue collar you. The guys from Buffalo, man, they out there doing their thing. So shout out to the basketball tournament, man. I might have to drop that hashtag, try to win that 3,000 out that they giving away. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah, man, we got some NFL coming up, man. Rare. Today we have some rare MLB topics. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't know shit about baseball. Like I'm a White Sox fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a always be a White Sox fan, but I'm a fair weather baseball fan. It just depends on if the Sox are good or not. Maybe we'll talk about the Sox next week. You know, maybe I'll ask you how they good because they flirting with 500 right now. I
yeah.
think
We
they
going
still got the Kings today, so I think they are 500 right now.
They are 51 and 51, but we gonna get
Yeah,
to them a little bit later.
yeah. We'll talk about someone from their organization later. You are right. Um,
Yeah.
but right now on the topic of baseball, Quan, you go and throw the graphic up. Y'all know how we do, man. First topic is he good? Juan Soto. So DJ, tell me about Juan Soto, bro, because apparently my head has been you know what I'm saying, buried in sand for the last however many years. Not even realizing that this guy, you know what I'm saying, is like that. I was looking at all the trade stuff today. And let me know if they got that trade done too, because I never finished looking into that. So
Yeah, they got
starting with
that.
that, but yeah, tell me if Juan Soto is he good?
Yeah, Juan Soto great, man. Like he young, he 23, going on 24, two-time All-Star, World Series champ, two-time MLB first team. MLB just started doing this whole like first team, second team.
Okay.
So that's not even like old. That it's probably within the last 3 years, I think. So
I
that's
don't even
brand
think I even heard of that,
yeah,
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard
that
of Golden Gloves and
brand
uh
new.
yeah, like
Yeah, so
MVP and all that shit. But okay, so
it's
that's
brand new.
education.
So home run derby champ, and then he was a batting champ in 2020. So yeah, man, like Juan Soto, great. I was trying to think of like a basketball comparison for like people that don't really follow baseball, and it's really not one. Like to be that young, that good, and to have a chip, I was the closest one I thought of like if Jackson Tatum and them would have won it like last year, and then this year they would have tried to trade him. So
Right.
like somebody that rose up really fast was really good helped their team win a championship, and then they was like, all right, bro, we good. We gonna trade you even before you hit your like prime. So like it's really not really no comparison that I can think of because you rarely see a guy that young, one, win a ring, two, get traded right after that. Like within 2 years later, and he's still on like his first deal, basically.
Right.
So like I guess Washington is blowing it up. Not I guess they are blowing it up to like start over, but I really don't necessarily understand it because that's the type of person that you like build around. You don't just give him away. You blow it up when you didn't had like 7 years worth of his like service or something like
Right.
you like, all right, well, we're not gonna go nowhere. All right, let him go somewhere else. But the thing was is that he kept turning down those deals that they was offering him because yeah, the money was there, but they were trying to lock him into a real long term deal, but not the yearly value. So he was looking around. He was looking around the league, watching guys getting 35, 40 M's a year, and then they was trying
Right.
to offer him like something like in the 20s per like year. And then he was like, "Well, no, because by the time I'm done with this deal, I'll be 35, and it's a chance that I can get another one. Maybe not as long, but just another big deal. That's how baseball is. And so, like, I don't understand why Washington just didn't give him whatever. Ain't no salary cap in baseball. Y'all just won the World Series a couple of years ago, and why not keep y'all best player? Like it just don't make sense. But yeah, man, he great, and you don't see that type of trade happen. Guys just pretty much just stick it out and just stay over there, and then they either sign a big deal with a team or within like 7, 8 years or so, then they get traded. But yeah, like it's crazy. Like it's like a Mike Trout thing, but except for Mike Trout stayed. Like can
Right.
you like if they would have traded Mike Trout when he was like 23, 24, that would be like something you don't see. But yeah, no, man. Juan Soto good.
Yeah. Well, I ain't know, man. I saw photoshops and all type of stuff this morning. It was a big deal. Guess the trade deadline was today. So
Yeah.
you said they did get it done though. So he on the Pirates now.
Padres.
Padres. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so he over there with two other superstars, and the thing with baseball is that like you could have all those superstars, but I mean that don't guarantee you nothing. Like basketball, if you got a big three and you got three superstars, then chances are y'all gonna be in the finals or right there every single year, as long as y'all healthy. In football, same thing. Like you could have the best quarterback, the best wide receiver, and maybe like the best D end or something, but that don't mean like y'all gonna automatically make the Super Bowl. So like, yeah, he on the Padres. They got two other like mega stars there, and both young, both getting paid a whole bunch of money. So they're gonna have to pay him too. But the salary cap really don't matter. Like look at a team like the Yankees or the Dodgers. The Dodgers just won for the first time since like 88. The Yankees haven't won in like, I don't know, we going on 12, 13 years. So like, yeah, you can go buy whoever you want to, but I mean, it takes a lot more than just having like all these stars. And so like, yeah, it's good to get out of Washington. They was being petty. They made that man fly like commercial going to All-Star weekend, which is like super petty. So I mean, you got your ring, you young, and now he about to get a mega deal from the Padres. If not, he gonna be a free agent this summer, and then it's gonna be crazy. Next summer, and it'll be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, not next summer. Next, like he'll be a free agent in the fall. They gotta do the thing called the winter meeting. So like after that, so like right when they start doing all of that stuff. So like it'll be crazy because he'll be in a real life like bidding war, similar to Bryce Harper a few years back. So it's gonna get crazy if the Padres don't give him that deal.
Well, we'll see, man.
And then
I'm
he
gonna be
got a
definitely
he got an
checking out
agent
for.
too.
You said what?
He got one of the best and like the best, I would say, and more like hard like agents like Scott Boris. Like Scott Boras don't be going for like none of that. So like that's gonna like help him get more money too, but that also is gonna knock certain teams out from like bidding for him. But yeah, man, he's really good.
Well, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for the Padres, man, and seeing that. But I feel like I'm watching fucking baseball tonight or something. I literally had no clue about a lot of the stuff you were saying because I just do not be watching. So thank you for the education. And I'm sure we had other people tuned in and tapped in, you know what I'm saying, and feel the same way. So we appreciate that. We're gonna roll a couple more baseball segments, man. Maybe get you on quality bets or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Give us some first inning, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be a run scored or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Get you on there. So
I don't know, man. That might be out of my league, man.
we'll
But
see.
we'll see though.
All right, well, Quan, you can roll next, man. You know how we do, man. After Izzy Good, man, wild or hate. So this week, man, we getting that Roger Goodell, man, in the NFL. We just gonna go at him. So DJ, go ahead, man. Tell me why the hate. Like I probably don't even need to ask, but we just gonna ask anyway. Like why the hate?
Man, just like the NFL and like the way they punish people. So like um they bargain with the players and then they come up with these rules and these policies as to like why certain things get like certain games. But I just feel like, man, they just throw out like random numbers and like see where they stick at. And so like you can get more games for like smoking weed in your house, not bothering nobody, than you can for like abusing another like human, which is like crazy. And so like just the whole thing with like Watson case, and they kind of like moved it on to like another person, the judge, and she came down with her like ruling. It just didn't it just didn't make sense based on what she was saying and based on a number of games. But then now they got 3 days to appeal it. But do you want to like undermine what she said, or do you want to like let that go and then go from there? And then today we got that Miami Dolphins case where they pretty much said everything that Brian Flores said was right, including them talking about tanking. But then when they got to the tanking part, they basically said, "Well, the owner was joking." Like, how could you say this dude was joking when y'all caught him saying whatever? So these dudes been
Right.
tampering for 3 years basically, and the owner is joking that he's like throwing games and, hey man, I'm trying to get this spot, ha ha ha. Like, so on one hand, everything else that y'all found is true, but on the tanking part of it is not. And then you could only fine him what 1.5 million, and then he got suspended for 2 months. But like, where is the consistency in any of that? Like with tampering, with alleged tanking, with any type of abuse or violence, with drugs, like anything. Like, it just seems like they just throw out numbers. So that's where I'm at with it.
I don't know, man. You look at the Dolphins, bro, and when all that stuff came out, like before today or maybe this week, when the last time you heard anything about what happened with the Dolphins?
Not since we was talking about it like months ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and it's like every time something like that happened, like I'm really gonna start paying attention next time something like this happens between like the gaps. I think you can like like Google like how many times people like Google certain categories and like because I'm sure today
Yeah.
was like one of these days, and when it first
Yeah.
came out, it was here, but it was in the middle. Like they found a way to like tuck a lot of this shit until it's time to lay the hammer down or theoretically or don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my thing, like because I forgot all about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Meanwhile, Deshaun Watson, they talk about him every day.
Yeah.
So
And I think like because Watson still got signed, he a player, he a good player, he's on the team, and they got like expectations. So it's like, yeah, it just been that every day because like, one, they don't really got nothing else to talk about. Two, it's like
shit, they can talk about the Dolphins. The
Yeah,
Dolphins a whole team. You
yeah.
right
So
with what
like,
you said. You definitely right. And it's like
yeah.
it's a whole ass team.
So like now
Tyreek
moving
Hill
forward,
went there. Nobody even thought about, oh yeah, by the way, the Dolphins, like what y'all on? Like what's gonna happen?
yeah,
Like nobody talked about that. It was, man, are the Chiefs gonna be good without Tyreek Hill? Like
yeah. So like
people
I
throwing
think
him ducks, and he's saying this is the most accurate guy I ever played with. Like nobody talked about the like they team. Like these
oh
motherfuckers lost a
yeah,
whole first
yeah,
rounder.
that makes sense. So
You know what
like
I'm saying?
I think to
Yeah.
your point though, I think now moving forward, since all the stuff came out, we need to see just as much coverage now. Like
Right.
I feel like now they can give the Watson case a rest until Thursday when they gonna pick it back up because that's when the NFL can appeal or not, or just mix it in, put it in, and then we need to see just as much coverage on that because now, as you said, it's a whole team. We got picks missing. Basically, what Flores said, all of that was true because that's how this all started. It all started
Right.
with him accusing them of like all this stuff, and then the NFL said that they was going to do their investigation and they wasn't going to make another comment until they did. And so like that's pretty much what we had happened. And so like they wasn't lying about that, but yeah, like that's crazy though. But I feel like yeah, you're right. We should see as much coverage now about the Dolphins moving forward.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Oh, we got a comment.
We got a comment.
Can you see it?
Yeah, Juan, my boy Juan, my band brother Juan, shout out. He said the craziest part is that they adjusted his pay so he's making a bare minimum the time he's out. It's just a slap on the wrist, and the rest of his contract is guaranteed. Yeah, that's a fact. I didn't know about the minimum pay though. Thank you, Juan, for commenting, man. That's a Cubs fan, so he probably really gonna enjoy our next segment when we get into it. But nah, man. Yeah, just the guaranteed money, like you said, is crazy. I
Yeah,
guess that, like you said, that give them a reason to talk about him more, like just all that shit. But
yeah, but Juan is right though. The way they structured his deal, basically they when you get suspended or anything like that come out of your base salary. So basically, they gave him a $1 million base salary, but a signing bonus of like 44 million or whatever,
right,
40,
okay,
45 million. So like basically they was like, all right, if he gets suspended for a year, technically he was only going to lose $1 million max.
yeah,
And so like they knew something was happening, and then with all of that stuff, like it's crazy. And people was talking about like, well, he didn't get to play last year, blah blah. He could have played through all of that last year. Like he could have. The Texans could have said, all right, we're gonna play through it, but he was trying to get traded in addition to all this stuff happening. But even though he didn't play, he still got paid. Like he still got the 30 some million that he got from his extension from the Texans, so he still got paid. All right, I'll just go work out for a year and then keep my body up, and like nothing really happened. And so until this year when he got the 6 games, so yeah, that was a good point. But that shows that they was really like knowing that this was gonna happen. Like, all right, the most he'll lose is 1 million. Like, so really, man, like it's crazy that depending on how good you are and what teams are really like willing to put up with, that's going to determine, how the league treats you. I feel like it's a case by case basis. It's not consistent, and they just kind of just do whatever. Even though I'm pretty sure like it's bargain or whatever, but the players association and the league need to come to like a consistent standard. Because I was looking
right.
at some of the things that was happening, and it's all over the place. Like it's all over the place. Like
Yeah, like
um
one just said, Ridley, for instance, got a year suspension for betting 1,500 when he was on leave, and he wasn't playing. League makes no sense. Clearly not consistent. I mean, so somebody made a good point though. They said Deshaun Watson, okay, out for 6 games, but he low key didn't play last season either, so he actually missed 23 games.
but he got
So
paid. It's the pay.
Yeah,
If you would have missed
okay,
last year, if you'd have
okay.
missed last year and didn't get paid, and then they was like gave him one of those indefinite ones or commissioners exemplars, like
Right,
they
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
even do that last year. Like they didn't even do that. They just kind of left it. When's the last time you seen them just leaving something? Like I can't I can't think of a time where they just let a whole bunch of stuff play out without letting nothing happen. They
yeah.
basically told this dude to go home, we'll pay you, and we'll figure this out. Like the NFL is not known for doing that. The NBA is like they'll send a guy home and be like, all right, like John Wall is a guy not to cross over too much, but they was just all right, we're gonna just send you home, pay you the rest. Like he wasn't even in trouble. So the NBA does that from time to time, but the NFL is not known for like letting stuff play out and we gonna pay you
Okay, yeah.
without nothing because
Okay, that makes
he
sense.
wasn't suspended, no commissioner exemplis, which was
Right.
made for these type of cases, and they just didn't do nothing. So yeah, if he would have missed last year and missed all his bread and got 6 games this year, I think you will find out that it'll be a different outcome to way people feeling. Maybe not fully, but it'll be different. But this dude was like fighting cases, and they gave him the most guaranteed money in NFL history, which is like where do you see that at though? Like like he got a historic deal while fighting cases, like in the midst of like settling cases. So like I think that kind of rub people the wrong, not kind of that rubs everybody the wrong way because like you still going through this and we about to give you the most guaranteed money ever. Like he got more guaranteed bread than any other past quarterbacks that just got their deals. So Pat, Josh, um, Kyler, go down the list, like, and so it just looks funny in the light.
Well, I mean, it's the NFL. What can you expect, man? When we was going through COVID, it was like think about the COVID year. You know what I'm saying? And Shane, shout out our boy Shane. Every Sunday, Shane to be waiting on that Adam Schefter tweet. Games are rolling as planned. Like, and this after saying like 6 niggas had COVID. You know what I'm saying? 6 previous tweets to that. But games are going on as planned. Like the Renegade League, man, they do what they want. So
Pretty
it
much,
is
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Quan, you pull up the next graphic, man. Get him out of here. This guy's a two-time contender, man.
He
Get
is. He is.
him out of here, man. LaRussa, our gaffer for the White Sox, the good guys, man. So what? Why we getting him out of here? Why we get him out of here this time, man? What's
Because
up?
man, like
What
folks,
he do?
man, folks would just sleep in the dugout. He went viral. Mind you, it was the first inning. So like, bro, like you ain't get your midday nap. Like you ain't get your vitamins in. Like man, he's 77. He already in the Hall of Fame since 2014. He a 3-time champ. Like, why you still working, bro? Go home and be a family man or a family grandpa or great grandpa, whatever, and like go like do something else. Like the Sox was probably like top 5 odds to like make the World Series, if I'm not mistaken. And right now they 51 and 50, 51 and 51, and they are a 500 team. And I feel like how I felt like the Sox was
I don't know if DJ connection went
connecting
out.
with the players. Like you don't just have
I don't know if my connection went out or if yours did, but go ahead, bro. We back.
I ain't sure. And so like, yeah, you don't just have all that talent over there to be a mediocre team. And I just feel like that he don't got the gas and he don't got the spark that a team like that need. Like you got all those young guys, all those black guys, all those guys of color on that team. They need somebody to be able to motivate them, get them going, and like be able to who they feel got their back. And I can't say that from I can't say that from like Tony, like as far as like him being there last year and then this year, like I just kind of see like a tired old guy over there. So get him out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if he over there the correct correct his wrongs from like I don't know what the hell LaRussa really is doing. Like you said, like you said, he already Hall of Fame. He's had a history of winning. Like I don't know, see he trying to do it for the check. Like I don't know what's going on, but I feel like we know when he's at his best, he's a very good manager. Like we know that, and like the internet went in on his ass yesterday. And like you said, it was the first inning, and they ended up losing the game too. And it was a boring ass game. It was 2-1. I mean, but the game just started. You didn't even know it was gonna be boring yet. It just started.
Exactly.
So it's we 3 games out. I think today coming into today we was 3 games out of first. But we're in third after the Guardians also. The Guardians ahead of us too. That feels so weird to fucking say the fucking Guardians. But the Guardians and the Royals, we like right behind them. So
what the Twins at?
Huh?
What the Twins at?
I mean, not the Royals. They played the Royals. The Twins.
Oh, okay. I thought they was leaving.
Played the Royals, not the Twins. See, I told y'all I don't know shit about baseball, man. I be stammering and shit. I was so damn caught up in saying damn Guardians that I fucked up and said the Royals, man. But nah, it's the Twins. The Twins in first, and they losing that lead. The White Sox been playing better away than they have at home. Like they just don't win at home this season. So I need my White Sox fans watching this, get out to some games, man. It's probably like 25 cents for a fucking ticket, man. And by the 500 level, they will let you go 100 level. Like, hey, full transparency. I had brought DJ to a fucking game with me when I was in the city, and cause y'all know I'm in Dallas now. I come home like, yeah, D, we gonna go to this game, bro. Woo. And I had tickets for the wrong fucking day, and they didn't even care. It's like, come on in, sit down. And I was like, oh shit, like didn't even realize it until the day of. I'm like, why my shit not scanning? And I think they just let you. I think you beat me there. They didn't fucking care.
Yeah, they scanned it, and then they just look like, man, something must be wrong, and then they just like let me in.
So anyone can go to a White Sox game. Anyone can pull up, please, so we can start getting some damn wins at home. Because our manager is sleeping because he's bored. Because you guys don't come to the games.
Hopefully, this is last year, man. They need somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem with LaRussa is, man, but
he old.
He's at work. I mean, he's literally
already in the Hall of Fame.
Like I've been tired at work before. You know what I'm saying? I probably even nodded off at work before. If you're watching this and you work with me, I'm not talking about this job. I'm talking about another job. But anyway. I get it, and it's like, bro, like, so I don't know, man. That's our skipper, though, man. So fuck it, so get Tony LaRussa out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man, tapping in with us. Another episode of Good If It Goes Jam. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quan in the background, producing, man, making it happen for us. We're gonna have Qwality Sports Podcast coming soon as well. What else we got, man? We got Quality Bets gonna come. Rolling out a lot of stuff, man, on the Quality Media for sure. Yeah. So, shout out to Quan, man, the hardest working man. He almost show business. He almost in show business, so we gonna call it that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shout out to Quan too. I think he just won like a beach flag football junior Paralympic champion. Okay, I shouldn't have said that, but he won something. I saw him on the beach with a trophy. So, shit, shout out to Quan and his great afro. It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. I shouldn't have said that shit, so we're gonna edit that out. But yeah, y'all will see us on here, man, real soon. Thank y'all for tuning in. DJ, you got anything for the people before we get up out of here?
No, man, I'm good. Just tune in to what we got going on next.
And next time, DJ will probably maybe let me wear one of his chains too. So
chill out, man.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Till next time. Peace.